Hello, Flosstube. Welcome back to our channel. It is episode 94. Today is Sunday, October 11th. Had to look at the my notes there first. Is it the 10th?
Yes, the 10.
10.
I screwed that up already. So anyway, welcome back, friends, to our channel. Oh, gosh.
I'm sure somebody at home is like, can you believe it? She didn't know the date.
Please don't criticize me for my lack of knowledge.
If you're thinking that at home, this probably isn't the place for you.
Yeah. If you haven't known by now that we are going to inevitably say something or screw something up and say something wrong or whatever, I mean, if you're new here, welcome to craziness. If you're returning, you already know. So, hello.
The last interaction we'll have.
That's right.
Been great.
We're trying, everybody. Well, we just came off of having a great group call about our Stitch Retreat that we are hosting in February. For those of you who are coming to the Steel City Stitchers Retreat in February of 2022, we are so pumped. We cannot wait. And yeah, plans are still in motion. We're still doing stuff behind the scenes. We're trying to make this a great retreat for you guys. And we know it will be, but we're just super excited about it. And for those of you who got the invoice from StitchCon, want to give a shout out to our friends Pam and Steph for blowing it out of the park with StitchCon 2022. Jody and I will be attending weekend A, so we hope to see you all there. There's going to be so many people and it's going to be amazing. So congrats to Keepsakes and to Just Keep Stitching on their success with StitchCon. We're very excited. Next year is really shaping up to be a great year for cross stitch. It's a great year for cross stitch. So we're very excited about that. Important note before we get started tonight, please make sure that you get your t-shirts orders in and your invoices paid. You will not be invoiced. You need to send that money directly to Jody. I know we had a lot of questions about this in our Facebook group and then also some private messages on Instagram. Just be aware that if you filled out the t-shirt order form, you need to send your money for the total to Jody, and her PayPal is listed on that form. So please make sure that you do that before the 15th. And if you are seeing this video on Thursday, that means you have one more day to get your t-shirts orders. T-shirt orders in. I am tongue-tied tonight.
You will not get your shirts if you haven't paid.
That's right.
So just because you filled out the form doesn't mean you've placed your order. There are a few people that were real eager to fill their form out.
And then never sent payment.
And then never sent payment. So we need payment to place the order for the shirts. So
and you are more than welcome to message us on Instagram. You can message Jody directly. You can message the Steel City Stitchers. You can shoot us an email to our steelcitystitchers@gmail.com. You can send us a message on Facebook. If you just, if you aren't sure if you sent that money in or that Jody received it and you're freaking nervous, follow up, just ask and we'll make sure that you know. And then we're going to be doing the final push this week to let people know, you haven't paid yet. You have until Friday to get it done.
I just want to say I don't want people to be afraid to email us. I messaged back and forth with someone like 6 or 7 times to make sure she had the right link and the right place to pay, and I am very willing and happy to do that. So please do not feel like you can't message us and ask.
We do not want you to miss out on this awesome swag for the Steel City Stitch.
That one is killer.
Right? So
great color.
The funny thing is that the shirts, the hoodies, the zip ups, whatever you've ordered, the crew neck, it's going to be in some shade of blue. So this kind of gives you an idea. It may not be exactly this color blue, but it's going to be blue, and our logo really pops on this blue color. So we're really pumped about the fact that it's going to be in some shade of blue.
Also, Sweet Pam of Just Keep Stitching asked Stephanie to ask me if the zipper hoodies was going to be our logo in the middle or the logo on the side, and I lost my shit. I was laughing so hard. I'm like, Pam, we're not going to put our logo down the middle
to zip it.
Like, no, that is not what we're doing here. So just so you understand, the zip-up hoodies will have the logo on the side so that when it's unzipped, we're not the Steel City Stitchers. Okay?
Or like, or that'll look really weird if it's just an SS on either side. Like, I don't want that to be the case.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The zip-ups will look a little bit different, but I think they're going to be really cool. I'm excited.
They're going to be so cool. And then the plan will be to do t-shirt orders and hoodies and all that kind of stuff. We'll figure out a way to open that to all of our viewers after the retreat. So if you aren't coming to the retreat and you're bummed that you're not getting some type of SCS apparel, we're going to figure something out, because everybody should be wearing a Steel City Stitcher shirt, in my opinion. So
this is just because we don't have to deal with shipping, and it's way easier.
Yeah, getting it at the retreat is a lot easier, but we will figure it out, because we want everyone and all of our viewers to, if you want to wear a Steel City Stitcher shirt, that you have the opportunity to. So that's enough about the retreat, because not everyone's coming to the retreat, and I understand that. I just wanted to get those couple of points out before we got started on our video tonight, because I think by leaving it till the end, not everybody watches till the very end. So let's get started with our best new thing tonight. And Erica, you are first on my rotation tonight. I caught you off guard.
Oh, okay. My best new thing is that, and I'll preface this by saying I am not a frequent or good player of video games. Okay.
Noted.
I like the games where I don't really have to do very much, because I will just ruin things if I do. So my husband asked me if I wanted to play this game about geese. And maybe you know this game. I don't know. It's called Untitled Goose Game. And we started playing it a couple of nights ago, and it's super fun.
It's really fun.
What's it called?
It's called Untitled Goose Game.
Okay.
And you can be two people playing now, or just one person.
There are several cross-stitch patterns of the goose.
So cute. He's so cute. And I like we're both geese. And the whole point of the game is just to go around and mess up people's things and move stuff around and like make people drop stuff and like basically just be a huge goose jerk to everyone. And it's super fun. We played it for like an hour, and he was like, "Hey, it's been an hour since we started this." I was like, "No way. There's no way that's been an hour." Yeah, it has been. What? Because we were just like being geese and like taking people's stuff.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a really good time. I'm glad we started playing it, because he was like, "You want to play this video game?" And automatically I was like, "You don't want me to do that." But I like it. So, Untitled Goose Game, where you can just go around and be a jerk goose. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's fun.
Yay. Yeah, I'm not. I like, if it's not Mario, I'm not playing. So
You would probably like this, because you like just like be a jerk goose is kind of awesome.
I mean, yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down with that.
Do it.
Jody, what's your best new thing this week?
My best new thing is we started watching Squid Game. And if you haven't watched it, do yourself a favor and go and watch it.
Don't give me any spoilers, because I haven't watched it yet.
I'm not going to give you any spoilers. I will give you a tip, though. Don't watch the English version of it. Watch the Korean version and read the subtitles, because, you know, like one of my criteria of starting a new show is like, can I stitch during it? Because that's my time. Like if I'm going to watch TV, I'd rather stitch, right? Like that's what I'd rather do in the little amount of time that I have.
Yep.
But Michael was like, nope, we're doing it. If we're going to commit to this, like we're doing it the right way. And we've watched like a few clips of the English version just to kind of see how it translated, and it's not great and it's not accurate. So watch the Korean version, read the subtitles, do not stitch during it, and you will not be disappointed. It is by far one of the best shows that I have seen. We are 5 episodes in. There's 9 total. So tomorrow I'm off work. It's Columbus Day. I am sitting in the basement and we are watching. I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
That sounds like a great day.
Good.
So,
Yes.
so good.
That's awesome.
Except afterwards, I have to watch like the cooking channel or like the travel channel or something just to like get this out of my head because they're crazy. Like right before bed, I feel like I need to watch like Care Bears or something. Like
I usually cleanse my palate after watching, because we've been watching scary movies because it's October, and I usually will watch like an episode of The Office before we go to bed, because that's just like my way to be like, okay, I can't go to bed with these images in my brain, because I am notorious for having horrific nightmares. Like that's just, I've always had really bad nightmares. So I'm like, if I don't cleanse my palate of this, I'm gonna regret it. So I get that. I get
That's
that
how
joke.
it was with Game of Thrones, and it's on so late on a Sunday, and I would be like, no, I can't go to bed after that. Everybody died.
Yeah. Everybody died. I need to get my mom watching Game of Thrones because she finished all of the books. So
Oh, wow.
I know. Yeah, she read
That's
all.
impressive.
Never watched
Game
the
of
last
Thrones.
season, though. She'll be disappointed.
I know. It's okay. She'll enjoy it though. All right, Erin, what's your best new thing?
Okay, so I have two. So TV shows, going off of that, I was going to try that new CBS show, Ghosts. Have you guys heard of it? It's like a comedy. This woman like gets this fancy house and she can see ghosts. There's more that goes.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny. I tried watching it, but then I'm looking it up and I realized it had like a really high rating on all of these things, and I'm like, that can't be the same show I watched. It's not. There's a British version on the BBC called Ghost. You can watch it on HBO, and it's so good.
Oh.
It's very light. I mean, it's a comedy. It's very. I'm loving it. I haven't had a chance to like watch it because Aria keeps like coming in when I get a free minute. But it's very funny and very British, but it's very good. I would highly recommend it. So if you have HBO, you can watch it. Don't watch the CBS one though; it stunk. My second one is this was a total Instagram purchase. It's a tea that tastes like a coffee. Did you guys seen this at all on Instagram?
No.
Chino.
Okay, so it doesn't have caffeine in it, which was a big seller for me, and it's like a tea, so it's lighter. Say it again, because they're dying.
Chino, because it has two E's. You have to make it sound different than just tea. Tea, right? I'm not wrong.
No, you're not. You're not.
So I made the vanilla one tonight, and I made it like I would make coffee. So I put a little bit of sugar and some cream in it. It was so good. It tasted just like coffee, and it was amazing.
Ooh.
I know. And there's probiotics in it. It's caffeine free and it's acid free. It was so good, you guys. So this is my new recommendation.
I really want to try that.
I will definitely bring you guys one to try. Don't worry.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm so intrigued by that. How can it be coffee?
I said the same thing.
Flavored
And when you brew it just like you brew tea. But as soon as you take the bag out, it's like black. Like it looks like coffee. And then you put the stuff in, it tastes just like coffee. It's so good. It's
That's
so
awesome.
That's
yeah.
wild.
I bought this box off of Amazon. I didn't go right to their site because it was cheaper. But I just wanted to try it before I made like a big purchase of it.
Very
Sure.
nice. My best new thing this weekend was, first off, I got to spend a great week last week for school / I call it work. It's definitely not work because I don't get paid for it. My volunteer schoolwork that I do at McGee's Women Hospital in the NICU. So in Pittsburgh, McGee, of course, is a very amazing place. And I got to spend the whole week in the NICU playing with some very, very teeny tiny babies and making them better. So that was a fantastic week last week. As much as I don't like working with pediatrics, I really liked working neonatal. So who knows, that might be a goal in the future, but it was really cool. So I know we have a friend that watches our channel. She also works at McGee. I was there, but I was stuck in the NICU, so I'm not sure where she works in the hospital, but I know she works there. So hello, friend. I was in your hood the other day, but it was amazing. So But I came off of like a very emotional week last week. And this weekend, Jason and I did nothing. I'm telling you, we did nothing. We had no plans. We didn't have any place to go. We went to Target today and I dropped some stuff off to the girls. But yesterday was vegetable soup day. And for those of you who don't know me, that is a huge thing in my family, and it has been for my entire life, is that when we make vegetable soup, beef vegetable soup, not only is it an all-day event, but it is like, it's a ritual, and we look forward to soup day all the time, and in particular, beef vegetable soup. I don't know how to make a small quantity of it, so I end up making like a gigantic stock pot of it, but it freezes really well. So if you want the recipe, I'm happy to share. There's really not a recipe. It's just kind of like some stuff that's thrown in and you just let stuff cook for a certain amount of time. I mean, there's really not a lot to it. I don't want it to seem like it's like this like crazy new recipe that no one's ever heard of before. It's just standard beef vegetable soup ingredients, but it's amazing and it makes your house smell wonderful and it lasts forever and it freezes well and it's a great meal and it gets better the longer it sits in the refrigerator, of course. So if you want the recipe, just DM me on Instagram. I'd be happy to share the recipe with you. But that's what we did yesterday. It was great. It was
awesome.
So let's get to it. We had some haul and some stitchy kindness this week. So Erica, you're first.
I keep forgetting that I am the first person here.
No.
Okay. Now, okay. Things are crazy over here. I need you to remind me.
Not go first anymore.
I know, right? I know. It's new and unusual for me. I don't know what's happening. My mind is a jumble. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. We can talk about our stitchy kindness if you want to first.
Let's do it.
We all got in the mail, and I'm blanking on our friend's name that sent this to us. Can anyone remember it?
That her name is Shara G. It looks like Shara, and I apologize if that is not your name, but it looks like Shara. So that's how I'm gonna say it. But are you guys ready to show this?
Oh my God.
I'm not ready. It's too good. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Look at these little junk journals. Can you even believe this? I mean, they look amazing on the outside, and then when you open them up, they are somehow even more incredible. I can't even.
Look at these little pockets, like with these little removable. Hold on. I can't open mine.
Cross stitch.
Oh my gosh, there's so many cute things. Oh, there's like little tags that come out so you can decorate your pages.
I cannot. It's just so cool, and so much like time and care was spent on making these. They're incredible. Thank you so much.
Listen, this is what I said a long time ago when I said I wanted to create a junk journal. This is what I had envisioned. Not the crap that I ended up doing.
No. Look at this tea-dyed. She like tea-dyed this page, and it's like, did you see that one?
Yeah.
All of this is just like totally not so amazing. I cannot.
Like all these little pockets and like all these little like.
I love these pages are my favorite, the little ledgers.
And then like these are just like randomly placed. How freaking cute.
Rusty bones on it.
The back of it, these guys.
Yes.
And then
Paperclip thing is a wiener dog.
mine is a fortune cookie.
Oh yeah, I have a fortune cookie too. Like
mine's a giraffe. I love it.
Yep. And then these little wiener dog paper clips. I mean, like this is like the coolest thing on the planet.
So
absolutely.
Cool.
This is exactly.
I have to think of what I'm gonna put in it because nothing I can think of right now is worthy of how amazing this is.
Yes, agreed.
I really want it to be good.
What I found really funny was that in her letter, she said, "I also dabble in paper crafts." Honey, you don't dabble. You don't dabble.
I know. What does she do full time then?
You've mastered. You've mastered. There's no dabbling in paper crafts anymore. And if this is dabbling, God, I hate to see anything that you dedicate more time to than this, because this is freaking incredible. I mean, absolutely awesome. It's just so cute. Like you said, I don't know what I'm going to put in it. I just want to look at it all the time and flip through the pages. It's the coolest. So thank you very much, Shara, for this. This was the coolest thing ever.
Thank you.
All right, Erica, what else did you get this week?
Do you remember last week when I showed my brass button project bag? Was it last week? I also ordered the little thread keeper because I really like this fabric. And so here it is. And it's just, secured with the cam snap, and you can put your thread here. You can hook on like a needle or needle minder or something like that. And it came in the mail, and I'm super excited to use it with that bag. So yay, the brass button. That's where it is on Etsy.
Her bags are killer. Her bags are killer. So very nice.
All that good fabric.
And finally, we got some cool stuff from our dear friend Carla at Cobweb Corner, and it was Kristen's and my turn to pick our things. So I picked mine, and it is from Tiny Modernist, the Halloween calendar.
Oh my God, I saw somebody.
I love that calendar.
It is so cute.
Good choice, Erica.
I love it as like a whole thing, but I think also I like the, when you can like pull one little element out of it and like make something really small, because realistically I could get that done within the next 5 years. So so I'm really excited because there are tons and tons of really cute things on this chart, and I'm really pumped.
That would be really cool to make into little ornaments and hang them on like a little tree.
Yes, they're all so cute. I can't even decide which one to do first. I don't even know. I like this little.
I just pulled this out that Kristen had given me in the Friendsgiving thing, and I've been thinking about like what I wanted to put on it, and I might have to borrow that because I kind of want to do that moon in the corner with the bats. How cute would that look on there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That
would be so cool.
That would be awesome.
That would be really cool.
Good choice, Erica.
Yay! So thanks, Carla. I'm really pumped. That's it for me.
All right, Jody, what'd you get this week?
So Kristen made a drop today, so she dropped off my junk journal for me. Thank you. And with that, she dropped off a vat of soup. So, so thank you. I will be eating soup for the next 6 months. Not mad about it. So thank you. All right. She also brought to me last week all of my goodies from the retreat that I wasn't able to go to. So I just wanted to give a shout out and say thank you to all of the lovely ladies that were at the Erie retreat. My brass button bag, all my stuff. Tiny Modernist B-Score new pattern from Shelly, and the earrings from Kate, and the coaster, and all the things. So thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
The other thing I bought was our friend Colleen over at Rebel Stitcher put on her website these scissor holders. Okay. So she released them, and they were sold out in like 20 minutes. And I snagged one, and I'm so pumped about it. So she teamed up with a friend that does ceramics. So the friend makes the tops, and then Colleen does stuff with them and makes them into these scissor holders. So this is the one that I got. How cool is this?
What?
Wow.
These are my scissors, but it's like this tin mug, okay? Like it reminds me of like a camping mug.
Yeah.
And the top is this like awesome ceramic piece, and she put it all together, and it's Like,
Really
stop.
cool.
It's beautiful. That's amazing.
I love it so much. She sent it to me within like 5 seconds of me buying it, and I love it. So hopefully she'll have more. I mean, I think it's like as fast as the woman can do the tops, because they're like, I mean, I imagine they have to be made and fired and painted and fired again and all that jazz that goes with ceramics. So I assume, will make more. So follow her on Instagram, because that's where she announces it. Rebel Stitcher on Instagram. She will announce all of her stuff there, and she just started her own website, rebelstitcher.com. So if you go there, you can find her needle minders, her stickers, these when they get released, all the things. So go do that.
Awesome. Congrats, Pauline, on your success with those, because I saw them and they were gone in no time. So congratulations on that. It's so cute.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what else did you get?
That's it. I bought some sulkies, but I ran out of black, which, if you know me, when I was using DMC, I had 310 in my box at all times. That's the downside of working with sulkies. When you run out of a color, you can't just like run to Michael's and get some more.
Yeah.
I had to order them, and they finally came. They were in my mailbox today. I got 3 spools of black. So I am ready to finish the project that I'm working on, because I came to a hard stop.
Wow.
Did you order them directly from Sulky again? Is that what you're doing? Okay.
Yeah. I
Just in
get
case.
nervous. I know that you can get them on Amazon. I get nervous, like, sometimes Amazon, like the third-party sellers, it's like it might not be like the real deal.
Or they may not have the 12 weight petites, and you need the 12 weight petites.
Right, exactly. So I just went directly to their site, and this is how it came, my 3-pack. It's like in this tiny box, and I opened it, and I was like, I ordered 3. Like, there better be 3 in there. They're all in here. So
I don't know how, but they're in there.
I don't know how they fit, but they fit. So there they are.
Very
That's
nice.
it.
Erin, what did you get this week?
So Kristen made her drop to me, and she dropped off some really pretty flosses and also my RATM that I will be putting away until next year. But I was thinking about it today. I'm like, you know what's going to happen? It's next August. It's going to be hot, and I'm going to be dying for fall, and I'm going to pull this sucker out, and it's going to make my life to start stitching this.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait to start doing that next August.
So cute.
I'll see you then, buddy. So the other thing was, when I went to Stitches and Things, like what, 4 weeks ago now, I forgot that I made another purchase, which was a market purchase from Madame Chantelli. And Madame Chantelli, of course, is in Italy or France. I honestly confuse the two.
Italy.
And not that I confuse the two countries. I confuse the two from where she's from.
Well, thank you for clarifying that, because you know we would have had like, Erin, Italy and
like
France
Erin.
are not the same country.
There's a pretty big difference. And I never can remember which one she's from. Anyways, it's coming from a far away, and so it takes forever. So I forgot about it and then remembered, and it came in the mail the next day after I remembered. I was so excited. So thank you, Stitches and Things, for sending it. And this is the pattern.
Oh
Oh,
my God, it's so freaking cute.
It's so cute. It's called Funny Autumn, and it's 183 by 96.
That's a big boy.
The big boy.
Always bigger than you think, aren't they?
Erin, it's
Okay.
Italy.
Italy, thank you. I
Yeah, I
said Italy when I wrote her the message, and I was like, ooh, I bet that was wrong, and I bet it was France. And I was wrong, but good. I feel better about it. I remembered correctly then. She posts stuff on Facebook, yeah, and it translates. And it's not a great translation, but she posts the cutest stuff. If you want to follow Madame Chantelli on Facebook, I highly recommend, because she puts free stuff on there a lot too.
Yeah.
And it's a good follow. And also, they sent me some free patterns, and one was from the Blue Flower. I can't show it because it's the actual pattern, but it's from that Meow the Merrier, and it's this really grumpy-looking cat that says boo and a pumpkin. And I loved it. I'm definitely going to stitch that. The only other thing I got were these ribbons from my Joann's that I wanted to show.
Oh, those are yeah.
Fall ribbon that I will eventually use for something. Who knows?
You know, guys, all that stuff is like on sale right now at Joann's. So if you want like some fall stuff,
super cheap.
It's time for Christmas.
They have Halloween stuff now out too. But yes, they are getting their Christmas stuff out. We're not.
I can't do it yet. One holiday at a time, people.
I
One.
feel that way too. Now
Like
I'm gonna start Halloween in August, but I'm gonna celebrate through the 31st.
100%. And then I'm going to celebrate fall until December 1st.
100%. That's where I'm at. Well, probably when Thanksgiving's over.
Yeah, maybe right after Thanksgiving, but it's not going to be a minute before then because I want to get all of the fall celebrating in that I can possibly get in. So.
And then I will be putting on all of the Christmas movies I can handle, and I can't wait for that either.
Yeah, exactly. And when Christmas decorating is time, I will fully embrace the season and I will act like Christmas threw up all over my house. But until then, not until then. It's Halloween and it's fall right now.
One holiday at a time.
One holiday at a time. Okay, so I also got my junk journal today, and then I got my pattern from Carla at Cobweb Corner, who is, guys, I don't think I can say enough about how much she means to us, and her generosity to this channel has truly meant to us. And Carla, I don't know if we tell you enough, but you are just a freaking gem. And so I had a hard time choosing between the one that we decided to give as a giveaway this week and the one I decided to give for myself. And it literally came down to like 5 seconds ago when I just made this decision. But I have to be happy with this decision. I can always buy the other pattern. I can always get it. But this was a hard one. This was a really hard one for me. I won't show the one that we're going to use for the giveaway, but this is the one that I ended up keeping. So if you think this one's good, the one I have for the giveaway is even better. And it's this Barbara Anna.
Oh, yeah.
Good one.
And you can change the date, and I'm going to put my birth date on there.
Yep.
Isn't that the cutest thing ever? I know.
What's
like,
the count on that? What's the size?
Let's see. This one is 132 by 84.
Oh, so doable.
So doable. And it's only 2 colors.
I love that about Barbara Anna. I do. I love that she can really utilize 2 colors that well.
Wait,
It's 2 colors.
Sorry. It's 4 colors.
Still.
Yeah, I mean, it's still not much. I mean, it's still, it's
Especially since you're doing
DMC.
sulkies.
You can, I think the variegated that they use are called color variations. Have you heard of those before? Are those like what the variegateds are called from DMC?
Oh, yeah, there are. I don't know if that's what they're called, though.
I don't either, but it's 310, 3781, which is like the mocha brown. And then it says DMC color variations in Chilean sunset and espresso. So I'm assuming that's the name brand of the DMC variegated.
Yeah.
But I can use whatever I wanted. But it's super freaking cute. And look at that as a little pillow with this little like just ribbon up here in the corner.
I love it.
It's lovely.
I know. So super excited about this one. I mean, even though it's big, it seems to be a lot of blocks of stitches, so it may not take me that long to do it.
You can knock that one out.
Yeah, I can knock that one out. That would be a good like take to work type of stitch. And then from Erin, when I did her drop today, she gave me my little keychain. I know the girls haven't gotten theirs yet, but I just had to show it again because look how cute.
That's cute.
It's so freaking darling. I'm putting it on my keys because I just want it with me all the time. Like, is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? So thanks, Erin.
You're welcome.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. That's all. I didn't buy anything else this week. I didn't buy anything this week. Who am I? Who are we? We didn't buy really anything this week.
I think we did really well, ladies.
I think
Good
we did.
job.
Mhm.
I will write letters to your husbands if you'd like me to.
I didn't buy cross
I
stitch
did.
stuff. That doesn't mean I didn't buy like other shit. Like I still spent money. I just didn't buy cross stitch stuff. Okay, so let's talk about finishes, shall we? Erica, did you have any finishes this week?
Yes, I totally did. I totally
shit.
did. Okay. After a while, I finished the Snow Much Fun at the North Pole.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
That top bit is.
Oh,
That's cute.
Horrible.
thank
I love
you.
perforated paper. I've got to try that.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was something different. I liked it. I like how it turned out, and now I have to. I think I want to like cut it out and like back it with felt or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but super cute. I ended up using 3 strands of floss instead of 2, which is what I normally stitch with because I felt like the coverage wasn't really great. It's obviously not fabric, so.
Yeah.
Well, the 3 looks good. Like he's very chunky looking, but it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Like the
Thank
colors
you.
are popping for sure. Very nice.
So there he is. Yay!
Oh, yay. Congratulations.
That's
So
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jody, did you have a finish this week?
No.
No, we already knew that. She already warned us before the show tonight that she wasn't going to have much. It's okay. We all have those weeks. We all have those.
Man.
And after our marathon episode last week, listen, a shorter video is not a bad thing. All right, Erin, even though this video seems to be going awfully long tonight, so we're a chatty bunch tonight, people. All right. Did you have a finish this week?
I have 2. So the first one is this bad boy. I just could not stop stitching it. It's the Jody fabric that made it work, and I did a few color changes, but only because I thought that this would look better on the Jody fabric. But that is.
I love that brick.
I do too. I love
the
everything
brick.
about it.
It just really jumps out, and it's not red, which I think is what works for it.
Yeah.
But I just didn't
It's
want
so
to do
cute.
the moon in white. I wanted the moon to be more like dynamic.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is it
This was really fun to stitch.
linen or Lugana?
It's linen. I've been doing a lot of linen stitches lately.
Listen, it's not a bad thing.
I like it. 28 count linen. I think it's just my jam. I really, really like stitching on it.
Very
so
nice.
thank you, Jody, because I feel like your fabric really made that pop so much.
Yay. I love it.
Great combo.
So good.
Thank you. So this will be a future giveaway too. So look for this coming soon. Then, okay, so this next one, I don't want people to think this was my idea. A few years ago, I got it in my head from something I saw somewhere. Like I wouldn't have come up with this out of nowhere. I stitched on a pumpkin. I stitched the word boo on a pumpkin. And I was like, that was a lot of work. And it was gross by the end of it because you're stitching through an actual pumpkin. And it wasn't super fun. So I've been ever since looking for that fake pumpkin that you can actually stitch in. And my mom brought me one. So I stitched on it while she was here.
So good. Did you cut it open?
Yes, I can't take it back off because I kind of glued it back on. But yeah, you cut it open.
Okay.
That's so
And
cute.
it's just like a normal pumpkin, except you don't have to like take the guts out. And then I had to poke the holes, like I had to do all of that, and then you go in and stitch it. So I made the pattern, I put it on here, I poked the holes, then I went back and re-poked the holes because they have to be big enough to fit that thick floss through it because that's yarn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That looks so cool.
Thank you.
You created the pattern?
Yeah, I made the pattern.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that is my pattern. I wanted to do 2 spiders for my 2 spiders, my 2 little girls.
Oh.
Love it.
I love that.
Thank you. If anybody wants the pattern, let me know. It's like a really simple, easy pattern. The way it worked, okay, I will send it to you. The way it worked is I have this, the laptop I use, like I can flip over and you can I could write on it. So I put the paper right on it and I just drew the circles. because I don't have a printer. And then I put that paper on top of here and I poked the holes.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
love it.
It was a whole process, but it was worth it because I love it.
Yeah, that's super cute.
It looks awesome.
Thank you. And by total coincidence, our good friend Brooke at My Studio Create, I posted this on Instagram and she goes, "Hey, I made a pumpkin today too." And she totally did. She made a pumpkin that is glow in the dark yarn, which I didn't even know they made.
Oh.
I know. My husband was like, "Hers is better." I'm like, "It is better."
Like, shut up, it is better.
So
They're both
Brooke,
wonderful.
you know, Jonathan likes yours better. But it's like hers is a bat. And it looks awesome. So go check her out if you want to see hers.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was super fun. And now I don't have to do it every year. And it's just done.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Ta-da.
Okay, I had 2 finishes this week also, and 2 FFOs actually. One was a pattern that I had already finished. Now, I'm not super pumped about this finish, so I'm going to get some opinions, not about what I've already done, just adding to it, you know, because that could open up a whole can of worms if I, you know, ask for opinions about the finish itself. I like the finish. I'm just asking for some additional insight.
Just so you guys know, I like it, please.
Please don't be mean to me about it, okay? All right. So this is my pumpkin with my finish that I did for my mom.
I love that. So
This
That
I'm
ribbon.
ribbon. Okay, so I had like this plain ribbon, and then I glued 2 different pieces of ribbon on top of it. I need something to go right here. I don't know what. I'm trying to think, like, do I want like a little pumpkin, but I don't want it to like stick out really far. Like I need like a flat pumpkin.
What about just like a button pumpkin that went like in the middle of your.
A button would be great, but it's gonna have to be pretty big.
Okay.
have you seen those? They're like pumpkins on a stem. You know what I'm talking about? They're like teeny tiny pumpkins on like a stem. That would be
You
cute.
have a lot of 3-dimensional pumpkins. Like I have those little leather pumpkins, which I thought would be super cute. But then I didn't know if I wanted something that was gonna stick out or if I wanted something flat. Like, do I want like Erin said, like some type of button or like a pin or
Have a leftover pumpkin from the piece that we got at Target that you could paint a color so it doesn't blend in.
possibly.
Ooh, I like that idea.
No, I used all of those.
Did
Yeah,
you?
'cause you could paint that teal and then it would match that ribbon and that would be really pretty.
I gotta look it through my stash, but I used all of those little pumpkins that came on that tray.
I have a leftover one. One of us had a leftover one. It might have been me. I'll check after we are
If
done.
you do, that would be great because then I could just pop that buddy right there. But anyway,
I gotta tell you though, Kristen, the way it looks right now is great. Like it looks amazing.
thank you.
Agreed.
Yeah, this is real stiff, so this is just gonna have to stick out.
I love it. I think it's stiff. I think it looks great though. It really came together.
Thank you very much. So this will be going to my mom. She's coming down for Halloween this year because they don't get trick-or-treaters where they live. And so she's coming down for the whole weekend, and she's like super excited about all the trick-or-treaters that we have in our neighborhood. So I'm really excited. So I'll have this
Cute.
for her then.
That's great.
But thank you guys. Then, so Wild Violet stitched up this amazing little pattern called Don't Fear the Reaper, which you remember me showing the pattern on our channel last week. And I stitched it like a fiend this week on Jody fabric using DMC Etoile. I used the white, the black, and 415. And it was a super quick stitch. It stitched up so freaking darling, and I turned it into a little pillow.
That's great.
Oh, yep.
Darling. I just
I-
love it.
So
And then
nice.
it's my backing fabric, so it's like,
Oh, perfect.
I just love it.
Is that a Jody fabric that you stitched it on?
I did. Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. It just like
tiny?
the
Like,
combo.
What's up, Jen?
is it 40 count?
No, this was 28.
I was going to say,
It's
so the
just a small
pattern's
pattern.
small.
Yeah, the pattern is small, and that's what I mean. It stitches up really quickly, and it's 3 colors. It's black, gray, and white. Um, and you can get it on Wild Violet right now. It's like one of those ones where she says like, pay me what you think is fair. So it costs you a couple bucks, and I was just so pumped, and she was super pumped about the finish when I had it just finished, not actually FFO'd. So I'm excited to share this with her at Wild Violet. But yeah, I love it. It's so freaking cute.
Really cute.
I wish the sparkle would show up on camera.
Never does.
Because the sparkle
I can sort of see it on his body.
and you can see like the dimensions of gray. It's very subtle, but like there's definitely gray in there.
I think that really works for the moon. That's so cool. God, that's a really cool piece.
This color from the fabric that's kind of coming through, it looks like a creepy cloud. Chef's kiss. Thank you. So that'll go on my bookshelf downstairs for Halloween. Just love it. All right, so those were my finishes for this week. So what did we work on stitching wise, friends? Erica?
As an aside, there's a fly in here with me, and I thought it was gonna die right next to me while you were talking because all of a sudden it was like on its back, like right here, like on my desk right next to me, and I was like, oh, what's happening? So if you saw looks of alarm from me, it's because this fly was possibly dying. I don't know where it went, so I guess it's not dead. But that's neither here nor there.
Fly was
okay,
belly.
so yeah, he was. Okay. So the Maple Lane Club from the Frosted Pumpkin started a few days ago. It's so cute. The first piece of the chart is little coffee and tea stand, and I am, the slowest stitcher known to man, so you will see way more of this when Erin shows her. But here is my progress so far. I got his little like espresso machine and his hair and the flower pot and part of the counter.
Aww.
That little
But
boy.
So cute.
Super cute.
I really am enjoying it, and it's really fun. I like the colors, and I'm excited to make progress very slowly, as you know. I worked on that for a few days, and then just tonight I decided I wanted to do some more Halloween stitching while we were filming, and I got out Midnight Way, which, as you know, is one of the companions to the Maple Lane, and I'm working on the little pet shop signage and banner right now, and it's real cute. The pink and yellow like pennant banner is just adorable, and I'm really excited about how it's turning out. So
It's really cute.
that's what I'm doing right now while we're hanging out. So that's all I worked on.
Still a lot of stitching. Everything looks good. That Maple Lane is so freaking cute. I need to pull the trigger on that one. I need to do it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. All right, Jody, what did you stitch this week?
I didn't stitch much, but I did start something. I'm not showing you a pattern because I don't have one yet, but I will show you what I did. This is the extent of the stitching I did today. So this is a don't ask questions. If it works out, I'll show you that when it works out. But it's going to be an ornament of some sort, and I will explain later when I figure it out. So that's where I'm at with that. That will be that's an experiment. I went to Joann's today and I got some stuff to actually like put it together and make it work. So I hope it works because it'll be fun if I can figure it out.
Nice.
Main thing that I stitched on is a pattern from the show Squid Game. So if you have not seen it, this will make no sense to you. If you have seen it, you're welcome. So
Nice.
I love it. So I blood spattered some Lugana, which I've never stitched on my own blood spatter Lugana. I've only stitched on my Ada. So, and it dies very different. Like Ada blood spatter just dies different, but I'm excited about it. And there she is in all her glory, and I cannot wait to finish this. So again, if you haven't seen it or you're not planning on watching it, sorry. Watch it.
And I've watched enough TikToks to know who she is. So
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's all I did this week.
very nice. Erin.
Okay, so I did start Maple Lane. So here, I stitched it. I was just stitching for one night. And you know what I watched was Knives Out, which I've seen before. But it's like all I can think about now when I look at this is that movie. I love that movie. And whatever, it's what I was stitching. So let me see.
Look how cute he is.
So I haven't done his hair yet. I feel like I did the opposite stuff that Erica did. I haven't done the hair yet.
Girl, we'll both hold him up and you can get a
Yeah,
picture.
there we go. So you see his hair? Oh, come on.
Just combine them and it will become a finished cross stitch piece.
Yep.
Totally. I'm loving it though. It's really cute and it's a fun, easy stitch, and the fancy floss is beautiful and
Yeah.
it's cute.
Yeah.
Very nice.
They did a good job. Okay, so my next one, I didn't put much into this, but it's my Madame Chantilly. I just wanted to show the pattern again because it's so cute, and I feel like no one's really stitching this one. The cat in a can one.
That is just
That is cute.
Do this part, the Good Halloween, and I don't think I'm gonna do the pumpkins either. I think I'm just gonna do the cat and the bat
very nice. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
because she's a big one.
Wow.
That's the cat's head. So imagine how big the pumpkin can is gonna be.
The size of a real can of pumpkin.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah. No joke. Uh-huh.
So
That's
it's
really
taken
cute,
me
though.
a while.
That's really cute though.
It's cute. It's cute. That's what keeps me going because I really like it. But I'm telling you, once Halloween comes, I'm putting it all away and I'm switching to fall stitching.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the last one I did work on my oh great, that's stuck. My happy little nutcracker. Lucky Nutcracker.
Wow. That looks great.
Thank you. So
So big.
he's big. It's him, and then there's like a few, like the corner is in there, and then there's like a couple leather pieces, but it's not too much more, but he's big.
Yeah, it's big.
It
I
looks
need to
great,
finish
though.
it this week because the next part's going to be coming out.
Right? So I'm going to finish him this week. I like to dedicate like one afternoon, like one full day goes to this project a week is how I feel.
That's a good plan. That's a good plan.
That's my deal with it. And then I put it away because I have too many other things I want to stitch.
I know.
Mhm.
Seriously.
That's it.
Okay, well, other than my finish from Don't Fear the Reaper, I started working on a pattern that was gifted to me by our friend Shelly when I was at the Heartland Stitching Retreat, and she had finished it, so she gave this one to me. This is October Wordplay by Brenda Gervais. And I was looking at it and I was like, I don't know which way I'm going to go with this. Like, am I going to do Bright October? Am I going to do Prim October colors? I really didn't know. And I didn't have any of the called for colors that it called for with this. And I thought, I had this like crazy collection of fancy floss. I need to start using those up. So I just picked some colors that I liked and I thought I'll start stitching it. And if I like how it looks, I'll just keep rolling with it. And I'll just play it by ear with what I choose. So pretty happy with it. Here's where I'm at so far.
Oh,
Gorgeous. I love everything about it. Fabric choice, all of it.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
This is, I think this is Gray by Weeks Dye Works. And then the colors are just a hodgepodge of Gentle Arts, Weeks. There's some classic color works in there. I don't know. I just look at this.
Yeah.
I like
just
your
thought
your floss nests. I think they're really nice.
I need to like brush it out like with a brush. I don't know. I just picked some colors that I thought were like fall tones. and said, I'll go with it and see what happens. I mean, it's turning out fine. So I'm enjoying it. It's going really fast. Like those letters stitch up in no time at all. So I worked on this a little bit Friday night. And then yesterday, of course, I had a migraine after making soup. So I slept for a while and then I got up and did a couple stitches last night. So it's not really taking that long. It's fine. So I'm going to keep working on that. But that's really all I worked on. So, all right, let's talk about giveaways, shall we?
Woohoo, I can't wait to see these.
So
our last week ones.
Yes. So last week we had morning walk and chicken, and those were Jody and Aaron's picks. And don't forget with the chicken one, you also get the October one too. So the winner of the morning walk, which that was Jody's pattern, is going to Mary Piette, P-I-E-T-T-E. So congratulations to Mary.
Hey, Mary.
And then for the chicken, that one is going to Crisscross Stitches. So K-R-I-S cross stitches. So congratulations, winners. Please make sure that you shoot us your mailing address to our steelcitystitchers@gmail.com, and we will get those shipped out to you. So it is Erica and I's round this week to do giveaways. And Erica, what was your choice this week?
Okay, my choice is called Who's There by Satsuma Street.
Oh,
Can you
I
see it?
love that
Oh.
one. Didn't
Yes,
want
yes.
to stitch that or something.
What did you say?
Where someone has stitched that in this group. Nobody
Oh.
has. Maybe I just really wanted
think
it
so.
last fall. It's really cute.
Yeah. Look at this. This is kind of like a closer up picture from the back of the thing. You can kind of see it.
That's
a little
darling.
bit more.
Yeah, that's really darling.
Her pieces are so fun to stitch. She's really good at doing blocks of color. So
Yeah.
they're very enjoyable to stitch.
And that looks great on an orange piece of Jody fabric. If you have one in your stash, that would be great to stitch on that one.
Yes. So I
if
can't
you
see the
wanna-
stitch count. I'm sorry. Should I take it out and look at the stitch count so people know?
I mean, it's big. Let's just put it that way. It's
Let's
probably
just say that.
it's a fairly
Big.
pattern. But if you want to stitch that one, say you want to stitch the owls. Is that good?
Sounds great. Yeah, it's perfect.
Awesome. All right, so that will be number one. Number two was my choice this week, and it was surprisingly a Madame Chantilly pattern. And this one is called Black Cat.
Ah!
Look how
Black cat.
freaking cute that is.
That is adorable.
Like,
Look at those
I
pumpkins
want to
up
win
here
this one.
that are like tangled around the
So
cat's
cute.
tail. And that witch on that giant cat.
That's
Now-
really cute.
This one does give the stitch count. And it's a big one. It's 167 by 138. But you guys, you could stitch this on a billion different colors of fabric. And it doesn't look like it's mainly black and shades of orange. So, it's really
Man,
not.
you just did that scene underneath the cat. It's so good. That's very stitchable.
Yeah, 100%. So if you want to stitch the Black Cat by Madame Chantilly, say that you want to stitch the cat. And those are our choices for giveaways this week. Of course, don't say giveaway, don't say win, don't say anything like that. Just make sure that you have those two words or just one of the phrases in your comment somehow. Okay. All right. So plans for this week, ladies. What are your stitchy plans? Erica?
I'm pretty free as a bird lately. I don't know. Probably like to work a little bit more on Maple Lane because I don't want to fall like super far behind. I usually do by the end of the, I can get through the first clue on their clubs and then I just like slow down because I get excited about all the other things that I have going on, which are all also Frosted Pumpkin for the most part. So, we'll see. Maybe Maple Lane, maybe some Halloween stuff. Maybe I'll just go nuts and do like Valentine's Day. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows?
Whatever strikes your fancy. I love it.
Yep.
Jody, what about you?
I gotta get this ornament figured out. I gotta get I gotta get it cut. I gotta get it assembled. It's a lot. It's all the things.
Is it some type of like triangle piece?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm
Which
really
is
intrigued.
hard because
Like-
it's not like stitching a diagonal line on even weave is not easy. And then I had to like
Oh.
measure the bottoms to make sure that they all lined up, and it's like it's a thing. So
Mhm.
listen, next week we might all get together and I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I threw it in the garbage. I don't.
I never did that. You can't prove it.
Very, very, very possible. So
Ooh, I'm very intrigued. Yeah, I'm just envisioning some type of triangular, three-dimensional something. Now that you've been making this Biscore news, you're gonna make something into like a little triangle thing. I'm very excited to see this. Erin, what about you?
I have already kitted this up, so I will be starting this. I've got to do my 2 sails, so my Maybelline and my Caterpillar. And I want to finish the one where she's sitting by a fireplace stitching. Why can't I think of what that one's
Pedal
called?
pusher one.
Pedal pusher, witches make stitches. Yes.
Yes. That one is so freaking cute. I love that one.
That one is also now available on our girl Carla Cobweb Corner. You can buy that through her.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
awesome.
I saw that. And then you know what else I saw in there was my one that I or Halloween I can't, I'm stitching, the one I finished last week by Jordan
Oh, yeah.
Day. That is also on Cobweb Corner. So if you've been looking for that one, go to Cobweb Corner.
Yeah, go buy that from Carla for sure. For sure. I'm going to hopefully finish October wordplay this week, and then I also want to finish that the autumn home one.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Um,
Yes, please. Beautiful.
That one was in the 2021 fall edition that just came out of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. And just to show you where I was at, I really don't have that much left.
This is the one you started at your retreat, right?
Yes.
Oh
So
yeah.
I really don't have that much to do, right? Like I have to finish the H and then do the border at the top. That's pretty much the extent of it. So I really don't have an excuse for not finishing that, but yeah, I should be able to knock that one out. So those are my plans for this week. Plus I got to get caught up on the Caterpillar Sal because I don't want to get behind on that one. And I want to see what
when we got our boxes with these pumpkins in them, the needle minder. Do you still have that needle minder? Because that would be cute in the middle of that finish. You just made me think of it when you were showing that thing.
Yeah, I do. It's right over there.
I mean, if you don't really use it, wouldn't that be a cute, like in the middle of it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's done. It's going on there. I don't care. I have so many needle minders. It's not like I need to be like, no, I got to hoard that one.
When you held these on them, I saw the pumpkins and I was like, oh yeah, pumpkins.
That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted something like small and flat. So like it didn't take away from the bow. It didn't, oh my God, that's totally, okay. Never mind. I don't need anyone else's opinion about what to put in the middle of that pumpkin. Thank you, Erin.
No one say anything.
If you've already left a comment, just know. I'm totally kidding. You value all of your opinions. Only the nice ones, though. No, only the nice ones. All right. So, guys, that is it for this week. I need to go to bed. We will be back next week with our regularly scheduled video. I don't know what the rest of we're going to have to switch up some dates towards the end of the month because we got Halloween. I don't know about you guys, but trick-or-treating for us is on Sunday nights.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Good thinking. Yeah, we will not be recording then.
We will not be recording then unless we can do it a day early or something like that. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. But please make sure you're following us on Instagram and on Facebook. We have all of our individual handles listed below. You can also follow the Steel City Stitchers on both Facebook and Instagram. And if you are attending the Steel City Stitchers retreat, please make sure you get an invite, that you put an invite out for us to approve you to get onto the Steel City Stitchers retreat Facebook group, so that you can be in the know of all the cool people who are coming to that. There's already a lot of people like scheduling hotels and dinners and just fun stuff like that. You don't have to do that ahead of time. Trust me, it'll be fine. But if you're kind of nervous about coming to a retreat by yourself, it's a great way to meet people before you even get there. So we highly encourage you to do it. There's a lot of good information that's also shared by us to that group. So yeah, so we will see you guys next week. Be safe, be healthy, happy stitching, and we'll see you then. Love you all. Bye bye.